So in this tutorial, I am going to show you how you can make an object inside the JavaScript. So what we have here, we have two files here, one simple HTML file, and we have a JavaScript file here, and we have a link inside the HTML to that Java code. So what we need to do, we need to see this within and this bit open with live server. We can do it like here through the HTML, or you have a go live here. So if I press that, it will open a new window for me, new browser window. I just dug it here. So it will show the live version of my code inside that Explorer. If you don't know how to sync your Visual Studio with your browser, check my previous video to how to sync Visual Studio to your browser. So now this is linked. We can go on the browser and go to the developer tool and go to the console. If you don't see the console here, like you need to, if you go to the inspect and you don't see the console here, you need to press the escape and it will bring it up. So if I just dock that over there, and inside the JavaScript I have written this small code for an object. So what we have here, what we have constant, and John is the object, which is equal to curly brackets. So inside that object we have different properties: his age, his weight, his height, and where he's been born. And inside that we have another function, so we can define where he's been born. So if I go to the console and to call that object, I just type John and press enter. You can see it will show his age, weight, and height, and where he's been born. If I want to call the function, I have to type John dot and call that function inside that object, which is place. Then inside the parentheses and inside there, just quotation mark, place, for example, another place like Tokyo or something like that, or maybe Paris, and close the quotation mark, close the parentheses, enter. And now if I want to see that property inside that object, because inside the object called John, I have to type John again, dot, and the property is born. So, and when I press enter, it will show me Paris. So now if you want to add another person, which is another object, we can copy our code, then paste it here. We can change the name to Sarah. Her age is 24, weight is 75, for example. Her height is 190 centimeter, and she's born in New York. So I save that, and now if I just call that object, which is the name of the person, which is Sarah, back here, type here Sarah, press enter. So you can see we have all those properties inside that object, which is Sarah. So inside these two objects which are two persons. After that, we can add console log, and we can add in quotation marks something, name of person, comma, and that is John, name of the object, which is the name of the person, and semicolon. And I'll do the same for Sarah here. This time I will change the name Sarah. So I control save, and it will update itself into the Windows Explorer. So if you can see, we have the name of the person, and we have their own details here, which first is John. If I add is John, then the name of the person here is Sarah. So now we have it here. Name of the person John, name of the person Sarah. We have the details here. And to change the property of where, for example, John is born, in there we can here type John dot name of the function place, then inside the parentheses, inside the quotation mark, we change it to, for example, I don't know, Madrid. We close it, and now if we go back and recall that property, which is born inside John, it has been updated to Madrid. So this is the simple way you can make simple kind of objects with any different, it could be names, it could be a product, like, I don't know, different laptops, it could be cities or whatever. You can make different objects inside there with different properties, and make few functions in it, whatever you need to be changed inside the browser. And you can have as many as these blocks you want to.